Good evening. My name is Jonathan Bray, and I am going over the importance of listening for the Module 4 presentation assigned to us in our communications class. It will be presented by me. And first thing first, we want to talk about listening. Listening is the active process of receiving and responding to spoken and sometimes unspoken messages, something like body languages or actions. Listening to other people's actions is very important. What they do, not just in front of you, but just around you altogether. And that is listening. Listening is essential because it is, as humans, making a conscious effort not just to hear what people are saying, but to take it in, digest, and understand. Listening enhances our ability to understand better and make us better communicators. It also allows our experiences of speaking to other people more enjoyable. So, if you're a good listener, more than likely you are able to attract more people that will want to talk to you because you have that certain charisma. Listening is a base factor for charisma. Charismatic people are always good listeners to the people that they want them to be listened to. Going on. My assessment results. I decided to actually post my assessment results from the first module we have for this project because it actually shows you my listening skills personally and the proof in the pudding. So I'm using this as my base. And as you can see, my listening skills, my overall score for communication was 72, a C minus. You know, C's get degrees though. But my listening skills are a complete failure, evidently. Evidently, I'm not a good listener as I thought I was. And so this project actually helped me realize that. And, well, I probably already knew what it was. But this project actually helped me put it into its perspective where other people could see where I'm at with my listening skills. And as you can see, I'm not the greatest listener. I have a 58%. That is average. And we could definitely do much better because average is basically not good enough all the time. All right, here we go. My listening flaws. Okay, my three biggest listening flaws, and I actually got this from the Module 2 survey I did with people who will stay anonymous, family members, and exes. Okay, tuning out certain material and missing the details, and listening only for facts or what I wanted to believe was one of them. I don't like to waste time when I talk to people, and that is not actually good because when you're talking to somebody, you're also using their time. So it's actually very selfish for me to say like that. Um, so I will take out the important things and think that's the only thing that's important to hear, even though it is very much considerate to actually take account for everything that's being said and not just the important things and respond to those things. And it is actually when you respond to everything, it actually sends a better message, a better view to the other person. It actually shows that you're making an effort to want to listen to everything that they have to say and not just the things that you think that are important. Um, or I think that are important because this is about me. Um, Getting overexcited, leading me to cut people off while they were talking. Also realizing I did this out of fear of losing something that I should say now before I get to say it is my second thing I was told that I always do. I do get overexcited. I used to talk over people a lot, and actually, this is something that I work better on. Is silent is consent, and now you're like consensualizing someone. You stay quiet and listen to somebody and let them finish. You're basically consensualizing them to have this moment as they should until you're allowed to talk to me or you're able letting them know you're able to talk to me until you're ready for me to respond. And that is a certain level of respect that I did not have. And it's not always I cut them off and try to get them to understand my point of view. Like it really is an excitement thing. Like, okay, I wanna let them know this. I'm gonna cut them off so I keep them on track to that. And that could ruin a whole conversation. Just like that. You could actually change the topic just by doing that, and that is very toxic. Um, with me doing that, it also the reason why I think I also did that was because I never knew that I had some type of deficit disorder. I guess I have like ADD, and I never was prescribed to about it until I was like 25. So I would pay attention to people and then lose track and then jump on whatever that was I thought like before was important, or I couldn't wait to get out to them. You had to develop a type of discipline to know um, you don't do things like that. you're supposed to be formal and let them talk, and then you talk right after. That is very basic, but it also is very advanced too. Um, Being dismissive of the importance of what the messenger is trying to convey to me. Yes, I am very dismissive. I was told this by my ex. I was told this that I would try to justify the conversation and dismiss everything that I think wasn't important, and um, I would try to like say, well, that's not important. You can't tell that to people, and that is actually probably my biggest flaw. Telling people whatever they're saying or whatever part of that they're saying isn't important, especially because it could be important to them. So those are my listening flaws, and those are the things that I have worked on throughout my life when it comes to listening. Um, my listening solutions. I learned to give people the benefit of the doubt until the benefit was apparent or proof it was given to me. That means if you can't just assume some things because you heard it or you think it's a fact, I allow them to be presented as a fact to me, or if I found out it was a fact, and then I could say something about that respectfully to them, to the other person, and sometimes not even say anything at all because you already know what is fact or not. Not everything needs to be said. Um, the practicing patience and taking mental notes while listening helped me fight the urge to disrupt people while they were talking to get my point through. Talking to get my point through. Hmm. What did I say? Oh yeah. So discipline. Back to discipline. Basically, I gained the discipline to actually let people finish talking, and cause discipline comes with a lot of tact. Um, I just basically just let people finish talking. It's not that hard. Like I said before, silence is consent. Like you allow people to talk and get their point through, and then fighting the urge to say, but then keeping like things that you want to say as a mental note, like, oh, let me remind them. I have to tell myself, let me remind them talking about this, bring this back up, bring this back up, bring this back up. But don't interrupt the person while they're talking. Another thing, taking account of everything that is being said and received by me, and making tactful responses during conversation, learning that there was a time and place for everything. Like I said, having that discipline, that tact, not everything needs to be said. The small things that you say do and can matter to this person that you're interacting with. Those are things that I have to learn, and not every reaction deserves a certain reaction, basically. So me gaining some tactful skills helped me fight the fact that I was not communicating correctly as I should, and it actually saved me more time. So there we go.